These hoes ain't loyal. But are you though? Are we men loyal? And yet we're singing about these hoes ain't loyal. Come on now. Welcome to another episode of Opinionated I Am. Stick with me.
Please unite and express your thoughts. Opinionated I am.
OPs, how are you all doing? I hope you're all enjoying the lovely sunny weather that is England at the moment. So yeah, all good. OPs, you know, I have a lot of conversations with my friends and we talk about these things, and stories come up about, women not being loyal, women who are about to get married hollering at dudes for a bang before they get married and so forth, and we talk about these hoes ain't loyal. But, you know, me having an opinion and everything, I like to play devil's advocate at times. And I have to question though, are we loyal as men to expect women to be loyal back? You know, and this is something I really wanted to touch on because you know what, growing up, I had relationships, I've had long ones, I've had short ones. But growing up, was I really focused on that? Yeah, you know, it's just seeing where it goes. However, now at my age and stuff like that, you know, I'm happy to be ready to settle down and say, yeah, this is that person that I'm with, you know. And what I tend to find though is as men, we are damn hypocrites a lot. We can't turn around and work so hard in pursuing somebody, which we do a lot if we're really into a particular person. And then once we get them, we get a little bit complacent, you know, and we forget to give them that attention that we always gave them to begin with. But you know what? Something you're not doing, another person will. That's just the name of the game. There's always vultures circling and crowing if your girl's pretty. And so as men, we need to be a bit more tentative, but to scream these hoes ain't loyal and these girls did this and this girls did that, it's like, you know what, pause a second. It's not in everyone's nature, don't get me wrong. There are some people there who have hungry fannies. Just as there are men who just want to put themselves everywhere, you know, and it's something I see a lot of. But when you're in an actual relationship, it takes work, it takes commitment, it takes communication. But that attentiveness that we gave from the very beginning, if we're not giving it and we're creating a bad atmosphere and taking that individual for granted, guess what? They're probably not going to be loyal. However, I understand that on the flip side, you can leave and just say to that person you're with, I don't want to be with you no more, and go do your thing. But what you tend to find is that people like to be in between jobs. And effectively, they don't want to leave that relationship that they know isn't going nowhere just because of its convenience. And they do hang in there with that hope it might get better, but it probably won't. They do hope that that man that they love so much, or that woman they love so much, will treat them and give them that attention that they used to. Whether it works is a whole other thing. You know, and it leads me to this. I believe, well and truly, when I stop and I look at things, the one thing that breaks down a relationship isn't just the communication, but it's that availability you used to give that individual when you were pursuing them. That attention you used to give them when you first got together and you're in that honeymoon period and it's all great and you just can't stop. That, all of a sudden, we get complacent because we already have that individual. You know, and so it's kind of like, well, when that happens, it's almost like a drug addict. They're trying to chase that initial high. In a relationship, if that, what started it in the first place and made that individual attracted to you, isn't progressing or isn't at least constant, you find that these people won't be loyal. And again, that needs to be mastered and really kind of contained. Going back to that again though, these hoes ain't loyal. Dudes, come on, be honest with yourself. How many times you out with the guys? You're at the pub, the bar, the club, and you see something and you're like, huh? What you say? What you say? Some of you would actually pursue that. Put it in your phone under a different name. Give it a few stars. You know the game, that rhymed, I know. And knowing full well that you could have the most loving woman at home, you know, who's waiting for you. Or she could be out with her friends and another guy's doing exactly the same thing to her, but she may not pay them attention. Or even if she likes them, she'll be like, you know what, I have a man. And so we can't be complacent to that point that we're happy to do what we want to do. But yet if it's done to us, we now feel hurt. You can't ask someone for honesty if you're not honest yourself. You can't ask someone for loyalty if you're not loyal yourself. And to be fair, if you're doing what you need to do in a relationship and you're always keeping that vibrancy up and you two are that intertwined, you have no reason to question if this person's loyal or this person isn't. At the end of the day as well though, don't go calling your women bitches and hoes. That's just stupid. But anyway, Opies, I want to talk about this. So, you know, subscribe. Give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are we just built that way? Women just there to nurture, men we're there to just go and breed. It's not so black and white anymore, you know, and as intelligent beings, we take responsibility and we say, yes, this is what we're going to do. So before you go screaming, these hoes ain't loyal and act like you're all hurt, guess what? Be a man, man up, be a good lover, be a good partner. Opies, I'm out. If you like vids, subscribe. See you later.
Unite and express your thoughts. Opinionated I am.